Okay. Among Us. Dark Pulse the Frostlass. Now you might be saying, one, how does he even learn Dark Pulse? And two, aren't you just going to be outsped and dead to an ice move? To which I say, who knows? That's a pretty fast Among Us. I mean, it is hasty nature, I think, 30 IV, so, you know. Hydration, what was the other ability? Could this have been something good? Swift Swim was the other one. I mean, this is fine then. That... It has to be a joke, right? Like it has to be an actual joke. That's crazy that I hit the minimum special attack, man. Snowman IVs. We're playing 4 difficult ROM hacks. If I wipe at any point, I gotta go back to the very beginning. I can't use a damage calculator. We're doing hardcore Nuzlocke rules. Subscribe to pChal Daily. This is the Drayano Gauntlet. Sorry about that. Route 14. So we could, you know, surf for Weasel or Basculin. That's an option. Not really, though. Shaking spots is Audino, Emolga, Wigglytuff, Altaria. So this is a 50-50 for Altaria. Damn, the Wigglytuff dupe is starting to look better and better. The Sacred Gold Wigglytuff dupe. I'm telling you guys. The Doubles Grass gives me a pretty good shot at fighting Altaria as well. Because I have Golduck dupe, I have Drifblim dupe, Mienfoo would be good, Tropius looks ass, Jigglypuff would be ass. Where is the Doubles Grass? Nah! Hold on. This is fine. This team the team I have kind of sucks. My Electabuzz doesn't even have an Eviolite, bro. Your highest damage move right now is Dizzy Punch, right? I think I stay in. Metagross walls this. Oh my god. You are so f***ing annoying, bro. Okay, let's stay in. So free. Okay. Zoroark Flare Blitz. Was this a mandatory fight to get the encounters? Psy Shield Bash. Not a real move, by the way. That's a lot of damage, though, considering it's not a real move at all. Okay, I was kind of hoping he would survive that, so that I could go Zoroark on the Psy Shield Bash and then kill, and then U-turn on the Mandibuzz. I think this is a stay-in angle, folks. Highest damage is Dark Pulse. I could be dead to crit, but he wants to Nasty Plot really badly. I'd like to get some damage on this. This has weak armor, so maybe don't Ice Punch it, actually. It's going to be Bone Rush into Electabuzz, probably. I mean, it depends. It's either Bone Rush or Dark Pulse. We can just go to Meganium, then go back and Volt Switch again. Should be fine. Gulp. Oh, I suppose Volt Switch will also trigger weak armor, though, huh? Well, this is really awkward, isn't it? Weak armor is physical attacks only. Okay. I didn't know that. Should have just Thunderbolted. If this is random AI, and it just randomly air slashes me, I'm gonna be so mad. Starting to get a little spooky, I'm not gonna lie. Do you think I'm faster than this, actually? I'm faster, technically, but in case I did the calculation wrong, I should probably go to E-Buzz. Wait, Mana Buzz has 55 base special attack? Wait, really? Oh, okay. Never mind. I didn't think it was 55, bro. That's crazy. Anyway, what were we talking about? Okay, this is Undella Bay. What do I want? I could get guaranteed Waylord. No, I can't. So it's Frillish or Whalmer if I surf. Remoraid or Chinchu or Horsey. Horsey Octillery Lantern. Kingdra sounds pretty good, no? I think Jellicent might be a little overhyped, y'all. I have a pretty good shot of getting Horsey if I fish Dark Spot. I mean, if I hit Octillery, I'm probably going to Rage Quit, but I mean, it's buffed. It's got better special attack and attack. So Octazooka is buffed. Notably, Kingdra also gets Octazooka. Well, let's do it. I'll do Dark Spot fishing. Dieser Bastard, Alter. Dieser Bastard. God damn it. Kind of disappointing, but I knew the risk going into it, so it's whatever. Okay, neutral nature. I mean, it's not like terrible. Okay, so what does that trainer up there guard? Seaside Cave. Alright, so we have to fight this lady then. The Sniper Kingdra is really f***ing annoying, I'm not gonna lie. You know what? It's time for Love Disc's first fight. Oh, I forgot to give the XP share to Golduck. That's actually kind of my B. Okay, no accuracy drop. This Love Disc might actually be the GOAT. Look at that. See, it did fine. It did exactly what it needed to. Here, I'll pop a follow me for your bounce, bro. Oh my god, he's owning me, actually. Okay. Pokemon locations. Seaside Cave 1F. Woobat sounds pretty good. Girder, I wouldn't mind. Machoke, I would. Karate Andy, der Boss vom Hinterhof. Yo. We could static for Tynamo. Yeah, electric, no changes at all. It's got no weaknesses though. Yeah, it's bad, bro. It doesn't bait anything. Seal could be okay. Boldor, I wouldn't super mind. Shuckle seems awful. Dwebble seems whatever. Spheal seems okay. Oh, Electros would be levitate. Oh man. Oh, maybe I think I do have to static. I think it might not. We're probably not gonna get Karata Anida Boss from Hinterhof. Yeah, we have to get ability storage back. What I wanted. It's definitely what I wanted. We got ability storage back, but do we have another chance to get Karata Andy at some point? He is kind of the mascot of the Drayano Gauntlet, you know. I don't think there's a single another chance. That was the only area in the entire game where I could have gotten that. Ooh, he's in Victory Road. Y'all? He's at 20% in Victory Road. Trust. What number is this guy? 11-8 sounds like levitate. I don't think it fits, but that's kind of clever. E11. Oh my god. Love it. Relaxed nature. That's not bad. We want this to be defensive. You know what? Minimum speed, but can't really complain about this. That's really good bulk. Gets close combat at level 70. Gets leech life at 60. Gets coil. Psychic Fangs, Draining Punch, Draining Kiss. Wait, this thing is kind of good. This thing just has like bonkers coverage. This legit has like every move in the game. Ability storage is back, y'all. Any new shows or movies you're excited about? Nope. Wait, what's the one that's coming out with Robert Pattinson and J-Law? Die, My Love? Yeah. Just because I think Robert Pattinson is... It's impossible to make a bad movie with that guy in it. It's actually crazy. Twilight. I haven't seen the Twilight movies, but I've seen The Lighthouse and I've seen Good Time. So I just assume that it's cinema. I'm not even going to watch it. I don't think the Twilight movies can be bad. They've literally got Robert Pattinson in them, bro. I just don't see how those movies could ever be bad. Like, it's literally got, like, the best actor of our generation in them. I suppose he was also in The Goblet of Fire. So, maybe my theory has... But I don't know, he was very young back then, you know? Why was J.K. Rowling like, I want to write an interesting fantasy series. What's the most interesting place that I can think of that I can set an interesting fantasy story in? What's the most interesting place I know, a fucking school. What's up with that? A school in Britain. I can't think of a more interesting place than that. That's more relatable. Bro, Ice Age is about like a fucking prehistoric sloth and a mammoth and a fucking saber-toothed tiger hanging out. Kids love that movie. You think they couldn't relate to that? You make kids relate to anything, brother. Basically, what I'm saying is Ice Age is better than Harry Potter. That's all I'm saying. Now that I think about it, I don't think I remember a single scene from Ice Age. I was trying to come up with something, and I don't remember anything. What happens in that movie, man? I think they find like a human kid and try to rescue it or whatever, right? Oh my god, Electros. What the fuck? This guy might be the GOAT. Holy sh! Electabuzz looking at Electros like Leo DiCaprio looks at Robert Pattinson. What the f does that mean? Wait, I thought... No. Here's what's happening, okay? Electabuzz is Willem Dafoe in The Lighthouse. And Electros is Robert Pattinson in The Lighthouse, okay? That's what's going on right now. If I go this way, can I get to the Doubles Grass? That's not Doubles Grass, is it? Oops. Dude. It's actually so f***ing cringe. I think I had no way of preventing that, right? The dark spot literally appeared like, as I took my first step, it appeared underneath me. This is getting claused 100%. I know I didn't pre-call it, I guess, technically, and I said I would only... It's actually so fucking stupid. Like, what happened was I went up the waterfall, a dark spot somewhere disappeared, I took one step down, and the dark spot appeared underneath me. And I got my... And that was my encounter. Like, alright, this is potentially a really important encounter. We could get Altaria here, and that's super, 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 super mega huge. That's it. This is super, super, super huge. It's a D-Dancer. I mean, the moveset is... It gets play rough. The moveset is fine. Buffed HP, buffed attack, but not significantly. It's 95 HP, 80 attack. It's mainly about the typing, I think. Cloud Juicer. I don't think that fits, but that's really good. But let's do an IV check. Cloud 9, mild. Don't hate it, don't love it. I mean, this is acceptable. It's, again, not great, but, you know. It's a really, really, really good encounter. Okay, I have to fight this guy to get into Abundant Shrine. Is this true, Grok? Okay, go with... Okay, yeah, we're fine. Okay, don't get heavy slammed here. That works for me. Machamp wants to cross chop, I guess. Doesn't matter. Was Gut Sprint scary there? No, the best he can do is Heavy Slam. Okay, so we now officially have the ability. This is actually a huge moment for the storyline of this run. We now can evolve Electabuzz. One thing to note about that is that its defensive capabilities are going to go down because we can't equip Eviolite anymore. And its special attack output is not going to change. However, we gain a fighting typing, which is huge. We'll eventually have stab close combat. And our attack stat is going to be massive, which is, for our overall damage output, going to be good because Wild Charge has changed to be no recoil in this game. So it's basically just, you know, Thunderbolt, but physical. And then off of the super attack, it's going to be huge. So we're going to lose 10 base speed if we do this. But we're just going to, we can't go back. We can always go forward. So can always add Salt. Can't take it out. So we'll wait until we feel like we need Electabuzz or Electivire. And yeah, most importantly, actually, you gain an item slot, which means your potential damage output also goes up. Another thing to note about the Electabuzz situation, which has honestly almost reached a boiling point at this point. We switch static for motor drive, which sounds better, and it is, but we lose the ability to use static in the overworld, which who knows if that's going to come into play again, right? So that's another reason to delay the evolution for as long as we think we can. Do I have to fight this kid to get another encounter? Are you serious? Abundant Trend. This guy has like a team. Wait, why are these guys caked the f up in this place? Oh my god. Wait, what if I just want to fish though? Oh man, maybe I should have taken the Basculin. Guaranteed Corphish would go kind of f***ing crazy right now, no? What else is there? His 20% Petalil, that's, I mean, it's a Quiver Dancer, I guess. But I don't really need another grass type. Golduck is a dupe. Gloom is good. I think it's an E4mon actually, right? Yeah. Meryl sounds kind of good. Swabble would be a dupe. Pineco sounds really good. Eevee would be a dupe. Vulpix can be Drought, I think. And then Slowpoke. It seems like everything in this grass is really decent, at least. Any reason to fake out? Not really, no. Okay, we have to keep in mind that Golduck is gaining levels quickly. Oh, it's Skuntank first, actually. Wait, why? Does it see Explosion for switching AI? I thought it didn't. Okay, whatever. That works for me. Should be Shadow Ball, right? Yeah. Okay, we go to Metacham. Just kidding. You guys got a little scared there seeing the Shadow Ball hit the Metacham, right? This is the only reason I picked Zoroark, man. It's just fun to f with it, man. It's a good bit. I think I want kind of Drought Vulpix. Am I crazy? That's probably crazy. No, I think whoever the better Quiver Dancer is between Petalil and Gloom. Okay, I'll take it. I think this is a really good encounter. But we already have a lot of good grass types. As a brother who also suffers from way too early hair loss, are you even considering going to Turkey and getting your hairline done? Don't. You and me are not the same. I don't suffer from early hair loss, bro. I'm doing great. I'm doing great with my early hair loss. I mean, like, the first, 3 weeks were really annoying. But that's because of you guys. That's not because of me. It's just because every f***ing day someone would come into the stream. First time chatter, all caps, bald. It's the same shit that we talked about the other day with that 1 month on Twitch where you would just go into every single stream ever and go, hey, when are you gonna do a hot tub stream? It's like, it gets old, brother, you know? It gets old really fast. Are you the German Asmongold? I don't think so, man. I hope not. I really hope that that's not what they're gonna write on my gravestone, man. I would be so pissed, bro. Oh, if I was looking up and I saw that they put the German Asmongold on my fucking gravestone, I would be fucking pissed, man. That would ruin my week. They're not gonna do that though. Oh, dude, I'm not gonna. My apartment is. It used to be really bad. Not like Asmongold levels bad, but I definitely used to have trouble with like keeping a tidy space around myself. It wasn't like roach infested or disgusting. It was just kind of not very well taken care of. But I'm kind of over that. I'm at that point where people my age will come over to my place. Usually men. not like that. I meant you. It's usually the men that come over that say this. Because when my male friends come over to suck me off or get sucked off by me, they're like, "Damn, you're clean as fuck, bro." I'm like, "Yeah, atomic habits, life-changing magic of tidying up." My new thing, and I'm gonna be so fucking annoying about this for so long. The kitchen counter is not storage, especially the area around the fucking stove. Okay, Patreon watchers will already have heard me go on this rant. Because everyone's got that fucking bottle of olive oil and the pepper mill and the salt shaker next to the stove, and it's greasy and disgusting as fuck. And they have like a million things around their stove that they never use for cooking ever. And it's all just, and it keeps you from like properly cleaning all your surfaces, man. And that's where it gets the dirtiest, bro. Why would you store shit there? Show your kitchen. I don't have the means to, and also I don't ever move the camera out of my streaming room. But let me tell you, if you find out my address, break into my apartment, one thing that's for sure, two things are for sure. One, I'm probably sucking some guy's dick or something. Couldn't get through it, man. One thing's for sure, my kitchen's clean as fuck, okay? At least I'm getting there. Some spots are still not perfect, but I know Marie Kondo says you're supposed to reorganize everything all at once, and I understand her logic, but I don't got time for that shit, man. I love Lilligant's design, by the way. Can we talk about this for a second? Dude, Lilligant is so cool. I think it's maybe one of the most underrated designs in all of Pokemon. It's just Blossom but tall. You just don't know what you're talking about. You're actually being so disingenuous, it's insane. Blossom is like, oh, what if it was like a girly flower, right? Dude, Lilligant, first of all, she's got a theme going on. She's a queen, okay? She's wearing like a crown, basically. She's wearing a very regal dress, okay? The arms are way more creatively rendered, okay? Even the little stuff coming out at the bottom, that's her feet, it kind of looks like fancy shoes, but it also looks, the thing is, she looks way more like a plant, like a real plant. And I think the best decision, like by far, it's like a Hollow Knight ass design. Like the face being like so pale with those red eyes and no mouth, it just makes her just a little bit less like, oh, we just made a cute girl flower. That's like kind of giving secret horror vibes, dude. We're talking serious character design here. Yeah, she's got like a royal pose going on. So much better than Blossom. It just looks a little bit more like a monster too because of the face. Like, I wrote this the other day. This is for my German bros. Eyo, check das aus. Yeah. Giftiges Gras und du fängst an zu sabbern. Digga, das ist Duflor-Swag. Drehe deine Mucke leiser, weil du wie ein Huso rappst. Penner sagen, mir sind deine Reime wieder zu komplex. Hören sie mich spitten, droppen Bitches ihre Kleider wie ein Zurro-Keks. Skrrr. You know what I'm saying? Tokyo Asmongold. Your German is quite good. Thank you, man. I've been practicing for a while. Okay, do I have to fight Rival now? I think so. That's kind of why I'm stalling. This is technically a fight for my PB in this game when I played it years ago. When I did that souling with Jaden, but, you know, that doesn't really count. We've been PBing for a while now, huh? We're just kind of cruising through Volt White 2, man. Maybe we shouldn't call it cruising, but like we're doing pretty well. Like we kind of got a lot of deaths. Like a lot. But we're surviving. Yeah, exactly. We got a good encounter refresh since all those deaths. Like, I think the box is looking a lot more fresh now. Okay, hit this rock slide, please. Normal gem boom burst. This is gonna hurt, bro. Like, wow. I was honestly expecting it to do half. Okay, Relicanth, you might actually just be the GOAT. There's a reason this guy's been around for 410 million years. What was my plan here? Meganium. Kind of full walls him a little bit. It does mean Meganium is going to get paralyzed, which isn't great news for the Electros matchup, but you know how it is. Do I think Moonblast kills, or I think I'll Draining Kiss. Okay, we're not getting glared apparently. Cool. We're getting crit though. God damn, Meganium. Okay, chill. Alright, this is simple rock polish camera up. I honestly think that this is one of the coolest and most creative sets I've seen in the entire game. It doesn't seem very creative, but after a rock polish, this camera up actually just outspeeds everything because of simple. And man, camera up does a lot of damage. It's pretty bulky. It's got good coverage. Got a pChal Bay. Like, it's I think it's cool. This is a unique take on camera up, in my opinion, that I haven't seen in a lot of ROM hacks. I think the simple plus rock polish combination is really cool. Because normally, a rock polish camera up, you can still outspeed with a bunch of shit, but if it gets plus 4 speed, that's when it starts to get tough, you know? Okay, so the idea here was that we finally have a Levitate Pokemon again, so we can do some more ability storage shenanigans. Exactly like that. Ooh, this gets growth. Damn, I wish I got this in the mountain, bro. It's a lot of damage. He's faster than me, so I should surf over Waterfall because I could get burned. So yeah, ability storage, again, quick refresher because we haven't used it in a while. As long as there's no new ability pop up on my side, he's going to think that I have Levitate for the rest of the fight. Evidenced by the fact that I guess I could have gone Prism, actually. There's a way to get one, but it would only be one from the guy, so... Torrent doesn't have a pop-up? Nope. It should, but it doesn't. Okay, that kills. Nice. I guess that's the problem, right? Even with pChal Barrier, this is like... It's still weak to water. Interesting. Was I expecting that to be something else? Maybe. Oh, Aqua Tail's 100 base power in this game. Right. Okay, well, with non-confused Meganium, this is looking a lot cleaner. I might actually Leech Seed this. Maybe play it a little bit slower. Just in case this starts to run away a little bit with Coil and stuff. Maybe I should just attack. Yeah, let's just Moonblast it. Or I guess Energy Ball. Yeah, there's no need for Leech Seed, actually. I resist every move this has, so... Okay, that's not a lot of damage. He's +2 attack already. I kind of was expecting that to do, like, double that damage, but... It's probably fine, chat. Damn. They really like setup, huh? It's all good. Never worried. Leftovers brings him out of heal range there. Okay. He still thinks I have Levitate, by the way. This is going to Lunge or Dragon Dance. So, time for another new player. The debut of Altaria. Dragon Fairy in this game. So, This has Earthquake, Dragonclaw, Dragon Dance, and Lunge. This Flygon is Bug Dragon. We got 2 Gen 3 Dragon types here who have their secondary typings changed, which I think is cool. The problem is that my Altaria is Cloud 9, which means that we're gonna lose ability storage when we switch in here. But we full wall this still. I mean, we don't full wall it. Earthquake is neutral damage, but Earthquake is also not stab. So I think we're probably gonna be okay. Okay. Let's Moonblast. Oh, is there no pop-up from Cloud9? Is it only if there's weather? I thought Cloud9 always popped up. Yeah, it literally just happened. Okay. Okay, I got one guide. This is heal range. I should use Breaking Swipe there, I think. Because I know that Moonblast into Breaking Swipe should kill, right? I guess I'm -1 attack, but... Oh, Jesus Christ. Dude, this Flygon is so fucking scary, man. Oh, okay. I don't know, maybe I should have gone for like a Meganium pivot there or something. Okay, this is like random move, kinda... Zoroark is a little bit more difficult to get in now. I think Meganium should confirm Psyshock. This isn't analytic or anything, right? There's no way I'm dead to Psyshock crit. Right? Yeah. Okay. Alright, let's do it, Relicanth. I kind of forgot that what's in your last slot changes throughout the fight. It makes illusion really weird. The intention was to have this be disguised as Meganium so that it could only Psyshock, right? Like, Relicanth is just going to outspeed and kill us with Dark Pulse. It's not a problem. It's because it was Relicanth in slot 1 and then Meganium in slot 6, right? And then those two swapped. So it swaps the Pokemon that gets illusioned, right? Okay, so if we want to illusion, but not on turn 1, we actually have to go through the entire thing and think about who's going to be in slot 6 at that point. So for this, for example, interesting stuff. That could be a short. Yeah, sure. I just never thought about that for illusion, I guess. Anyway, Relicanth is going to outspeed and kill the Starmie with Dark Pulse. It's just one of those changes they made to Relicanth in this game. That's PB, sure. If you had Altaria in the last slot when you switched it in for Meganium, you would have had it. Yeah, but the only way for Altaria to be in the last slot would have been for it to switch for whoever was in the 6th position, right? At that moment. Like, basically, you can go back the entire chain, but you'll always end up with whoever was in slot 1 must now be in slot 6, right? Or wait, what if Zoroark was in slot 6? Maybe I'm thinking about it wrong. Yeah, you're right. The thing is, just because I put something in slot 6 before the fight doesn't mean it will be there, right? Doesn't mean it will be there before Zoroark comes out. No, I think this is I think it's correct. This has to be some kind of like graph problem in math with like points and connecting lines or something. The only way for slot 6 to change is for you to switch something in from it. Yeah, that's correct. But the problem is that the Pokemon that I wanted to copy was also a Pokemon that I was going to use. When you used Meganium in fight, you swapped it out for Altaria, so if Altaria starts in slot 6, it would put Meganium into slot 6. No! Because I used Altaria before I used Meganium. So whoever Altaria switches in for would have had to be in slot 6. Correct me if I'm wrong. Unless it's the lead Pokemon, You can't illusion for a Pokemon that you've used during that fight. Is that right? I think that's right. Lab it against wild Pokemon. Oh yeah, let's do that. That's a good idea. You can eventually get it, but you have to do like really precise pivoting. This is actually really cool. This might lead to some like really wacky lines, right? Okay, so it is actually really easy here, right? If I want to use Meganium, blah, 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 kill something. But now, at some other point in time, I want Meganium to be copied. You just go back for your slot 6. So this is easy. Can you make it so that Meganium is out and Zoroark can copy it? Or is that the situation? No, that's not the situation I currently have. Zoroark is currently out. Only if Zoroark is in slot 6, right? I think then it works. Okay, so Zoroark cannot copy the Pokemon that was just out. Huh. Okay. That's really important to remember, actually. That's actually really important to remember. Everything else is possible, but it does mean that you have to pivot around and stuff. It's going to make constructing lines a little bit more annoying. The good news is this usually doesn't happen. Yeah, I think the important thing to realize from this is that Zoroark can never copy a Pokemon that was just out. Nah, like, it's actually so insane how good Fairy is in Nuzlocke. It felt like Run and Bun was... Nah, Run and Bun Fairies were all, like, really good, right? No, not really. Like, Clefable always just felt, like, okay to me in Run and Bun. Obviously, like, some of the late game fairies are really good. Like, Primarina and, like, Primarina's like a mid-game fairy. And, there's some of the most powerful Pokemon in Run and Bun are fairy types. But I think the fairy type as a whole is actually pretty well balanced in Run and Bun somehow. That's kind of crazy. Like, obviously, how good a fairy is always going to be dependent on its stats, but I'm just saying, like, Run and Bun relative to where you got fairies and, like, the rest of the game and stuff, it never felt like fairy types were... Like, in this game, it feels like whenever I get a fairy type, I have something really broken, you know? Maybe it's because, like, it sometimes feels like maybe some movesets aren't really accounting for it. I don't know, there's just... I'm so often in the situation where I'm like, oh, wow... Meganium full walls this set, you know? Like this one. Okay. Route 13. Tangela Merkle. We got Pilot, 20%. Golbat, 10%. Lunatone, Solrock, 10%. That would kind of suck. I think I'll take a Hoppip. What are these encounters, man? Should I just take the fucking Frillish, bro? Like, but I guess the other problem is that Jellicent is only 65%. The other 35% is Corsola. Corsola is quite buffed, but it gets Regenerator. I mean, that's kind of it. Yeah, Crobat is probably pretty good. Yeah, fine. Let's do it. This is probably more likely to be useful than Frillish. And I can potentially, if I really want to, I can keep it under-leveled. I can use it as Zoroark bait. What if Shiny Audino? Bro, everyone gets Shiny Audino in this game, man. There we go. Nice. Love that for me. Inner Focus is huge, actually. Fake Out Resistance. Plus Special Attack. This is almost max Special Attack. 18 Speed IV. One attack kind of sucks, but... Alright. That is it for today. Just a lot of encounters and a cool rival fight today. It was a good stream. Thank you all for watching. I really appreciate it. And I'll be back tomorrow.